Hi, I'm Todd Sones, Golf Magazine Top 100 teacher. I know that's the most frustrating shot in golf. You get close to the green and then you scull it over the green and you ruin your score. Let's talk about what causes a player to scull the golf ball. The first thing is most players around the green make the critical error of tilting backward. They put their hands forward and they tilt backward. Whenever you tilt backward, you have to swing up to the golf ball instead of down. Just like when you're driving it, you tilt backward to swing up. In the short game, it'll really help you if you make sure that you set your spine straight in relation to the ground. So when I go to hit a short game shot, I set the club down and then I just point it at the middle of my body and I make sure my spine is straight and never tilted backward. That's the number one thing that'll help you in the setup. Here's the number one thing that'll help you in the motion. Most players, when they get to their short game shots, they start their downswing with their legs, which is what you do in the full swing, but not in the short game. If you start with your legs drive forward, and guess what? Your spine drops backward. So keep your legs solid and firm and underneath you. We tell players in our short game school, keep your feet together. So remember this, keep your spine straight, keep your feet together, keep your left leg solid and your legs quiet, and make sure you swing the club back in front of you, and you'll be able to hit nice little short shots around the green with control, because you'll be able to hit down on the golf ball. Those will be the things that really help you get up and down and lower your score.
Hello, this is Patrick Fannin, the golf professional here at Blue Rock Golf Course. Got a nice little chip shot here on a downhill lie with not a lot of green to work with. I just want to show you a little trick shot that I use on this one. Call it a trick shot because I'm doing a few things different than I would do on a regular shot. First is I'm going to take my lofted wedge, my sand wedge or my lob wedge, and I'm going to do what I call as a toe down chip. Instead of having the club sit flat on the grass this way, I actually put the toe of the club down so that the toe is all that goes through the long grass. And that's the tough part of this shot, is getting the club to move through the grass easily. So I'm going to do the toe down, which requires that I move the club a lot closer to me. I'm going to hold the club shaft very vertical. And when I hold the club shaft vertical, it's more like my putter. So I actually will use my putting grip where I have my index fingers hanging down the sides of the grip. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to hold the club vertical, and I'm going to play the ball back in my stance. The reason it's back in my stance is because of the hill. And it's going to be what I'll call as an aggressive putting stroke. But the toe down chip, ball back in my stance, index fingers pointing down, and then back and through. And you'll get this nice little soft shot that rolls right up by the hole. Good luck. Give that a try next time you're in a situation where you're afraid the ball's going to roll too far or the rough's a little deep. Put the club toe down so that the club shaft is vertical. Use your putting grip, and don't be afraid to be a little aggressive because of the loft of the club's going to pop the ball up in the air. It's not going to run like a putter. Thanks again. Come on over and try beautiful Blue Rock Golf Course.